Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. In the last video, I kind of ran around and did some miscellaneous stuff. We went and killed the Pursuer, we talked to Strayed, we tried over and over and over and over again to get through Belfry Luna, or Belfry Sol, the second bell tower, which I finally did eventually. Turns out there was not a boss in that area. It was just lots of invaders. Like, lots and lots of invaders. And now we're moving on. We've defeated two of the nameless bosses. There was the Lost Sinner, and there was the Old Iron King. And now, I guess I can... If I recall correctly... Okay, so there's a petrified person in here. And if I recall correctly, I think there might have been a basilisk, however you want to pronounce it, that dropped down when we were getting wrecked by those tree monsters. So I think I'm going to go with the Ash Knuckle Ring to boost our petrification resistance. Boom. Done. Also, I'm kind of keeping an eye out for a better second weapon. I'm mostly using the mace right now. We have a fire longsword, but it's not really good anymore. Let's see if we can do anything cool with the Mit Force. Oh no, poisoned. Oh man, these things are just vicious. Oh, face the right way, please. Okay, I somehow lived through that. Yep, you're a basilisk. I was right. You, I am familiar with from the first game. You do, well... They did Curse in the first game, but that seems to have been split into Curse and Petrification in this game. I don't know the difference. I don't know those. I don't understand. So in the first game, when you got Cursed, Dark Souls 1, Curse would turn you to stone, you would die instantly, and when you came back... Oh, an Estus Flask Shard. That seems super awesome. I'm debating whether or not... We'll deal with it as we go. In the first game, when you got cursed, when you came back, you would have half of your maximum HP bar. Oh, look at that. There's just a bonfire right here. That's kind of crazy. I don't think I'm going to rest at it, though, because I don't want to deal with all those enemies again. Curious to know if we can... There's got to be a way that we can, like, hop up over to... No, not where I'm meant to go. There we go. That was what I wanted. Yeah, so that would... Curse would turn you to, like, a statue in the first game. In this game, however, Petrification is a new status effect. I'm checking for invisible walls, by the way. Or, illusionary walls, I guess. So in this game, Petrification is a new status effect, and I'm assuming that that is kind of replacing Curse from the first game. So I don't know what that means for Curse in this game. That's what I'm curious about. Alright, let's check and see what's over here on the other side. Let's try to check and see what's over here on the other side. This is, surprisingly tricky. Camera angle does not really help either. Oh, come on. So I don't know whether... so these enemies right here. Here, let's just see if I can finish an actual complete thought. These enemies right here, they do poison damage with their creepy, like, bone hammer things. And the basilisk that we ran into petrifies people, which is also, I'm assuming, what's responsible for the person, the pyromancer lady that was frozen earlier. She was petrified. I don't know which of those two status effects is going to be a bigger threat in here. It also doesn't look like we have any way of getting up to those other doors up there. Alright, I am going to rest here. Oops, didn't mean to close that. It's kind of weird, like, what actions the game gives priority when you're near multiple things you can interact with. Now, the basilisk, I believe, is going to have respawned as well. We're just going to deal with as many of these enemies as we can. We got a lot of lightning bolts. This is what they're for. And their doors are all open, but they're just going to hang out. Okay. They're not just going to hang out. You're going to come after me. Right now I have the petrification resistance ring on, because honestly that terrifies me much more, but I don't know whether it'd be worthwhile to have the cure poison spell, or poison resistance ring, or to put the poison curing moss in my equipment. So I could use that, like, I don't know. Probably that thing. Let's... Fading Soul. Let's bring the poison resistant stuff with us, shall we? So, the fruit that we don't have much of, and the poison moss that we have a fair bit of. It doesn't look like we can actually leave the path that we're on here. Let's also get Emit Force ready so we have a weaker ranged attack to use against these enemies. I do kind of like that two-handed pokey attack with this fire sword. It's not bad. Oh. Oh no. What are you throwing at me? Like rocks or something? That's what it looked like. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I am mostly planning on saving my mace for any, like, actual tough or very threatening enemies. Or heavily armored enemies, because that's what it's good for, and I don't want to burn all the durability when we don't know where the bonfires are in here yet. Ferrous Lockstone, that is not bad. I think I have 2 of those now. Okay, good. Emit Force does kill them in one shot. Oh, man. Those rocks or whatever they're throwing, very irritating. I need to keep those in mind. We're going to go ahead and heal up real quick. Wary of stomach. Ambush ahead. This place again, or like a dream? How did you die? Probably just getting ganged up on by those enemies? Yeah. Also, hang on, there's like a statue thing here. It's all broken. It is a statue nonetheless. Okay, so don't do whatever that player did that got him killed. Ooh, bonfire. I feel like we're gonna get ambushed or something. Maybe? Okay. I'm gonna swap my Hadouken out for Caressing Prayer, since it seems like there are a lot of these poison-inducing enemies. We may or may not need it. Oh, hello.
Just wait, you dirty rat. I remember you. Don't you scare me like that. I thought you were him.
This is the guy who was locked up. We inadvertently rescued him accessing the bonfire back in the other forest. He's after Pate. He seems to think Pate locked him in there and is trying to kill him, and now he's trying to kill Pate, and something... I don't know. I don't know which of these two to trust. Or if we can trust either of them. Who knows?
That bastard with the ring lives in Brightstone Cove down the way. I'm gonna find him and settle the score. Nobody insults me like that. For the good of the world and for my own honour, I won't let that bastard live another day. For the good of the...
Yeah, I don't know that I trust you. Okay, this one says be wary of stealth enemy. There's that passageway there. Quite something ahead. Yeah, we'll take the quite something ahead. Oh, that's a lot of those little enemies. There's one right there as well. How many of you are there? Jeez. Nope. Okay, yeah, so poison resistance. That seems like the way to go. Could probably also take a look at my equipment and see what we're getting poison resistance-wise, and if we could adjust our armor a little bit for that. That might be a good idea. Satan's trousers have 23 resistance for poison. Grave Warden bottoms, they weigh a little bit more. They weigh twice as much. They don't give that much of a benefit, but they do increase poison resistance. Ah, the heavy boots boost our poison resistance a lot also. And they're lighter, too. That's the Pyromancer. So now I have the Pyromancer top and bottom. Torso and leg armor for Pyromancers. That's good. Do we have a poison resistance ring? I think we have... Oh, we do! Well, what do you know? Let's see if that makes a difference. Or let's see how much of a difference that makes for us. I think that might be a better way of phrasing it. And I do have binoculars, so we can try to pick one or two of these enemies off from afar. Alright, got souls back. Oops, probably should go back to my shield. That one's like running away from us, I guess. Is there anything else? Okay. Just checking to see if there's anything else back, kind of towards the door there. Estoc. That is a dexterity weapon. Dexterity sword. Not a bad little thrusting sword. Be wary of trap to the left. And then there are a lot of... a lot of bloodstains around here. Yeah. Ring of Life Protection and Large Soul of a Proud Knight. Large Soul of a Proud Knight's pretty awesome. Ring of Life Protection is like the Ring of Sacrifice in the first game. It will let us keep our souls, possibly like our humanity status, like not let the curse afflict us or something. I don't know. But it'll let us keep our souls when we die. Alright, luring it out and then try ranged battle. Try ranged battle. I like that idea. Let's try ranged battle. Also try actually having my talisman equipped. Thing has nasty looking swords. And also looks remarkably like the Flexile Sentry from on board the pirate ship. I wonder if that means, like, we're getting to the point in the game where some of those earlier bosses are just going to be normal enemies now. Oh, thank you. Glad I read that message that said left. Twinkling Titanite, that's pretty awesome. Dragon Slayer's Crescent Axe and Gold Falcon Shield. Let's check those out, shall we? Dragon Slayer's Crescent Axe. So it does lightning damage, 18 strength to wield. It does just a tiny bit of lightning damage, mostly physical. The beloved Black Axe of the gallant shieldless Lothian, formerly of Ferosa. No warrior matched the ferocity of unbeatable Lothian. But he abruptly retired from the battlefield and was never heard from again. Some say he grew tired of the frailty of human foes and set off to slay the legendary dragon. Not sure who or what the legendary dragon is. Aha, there's our Golden Falcon shield. It's kind of cool looking. Small shield used by Volgan falconers. Appears like a glistening gold falcon from afar. Domestic Volgan soldiers are infamously timid, so it is no wonder that this fierce band of mercenary falconers was hired to compensate. Falconers are rumored to be untrusting of others and demanding of prompt, full payment, but no wonder they deliver much more than they are paid, and they are well aware of it. That's kind of cool. Decent resistance of everything. Actually, hang on, I'm comparing that to our sword. Let's compare it to our actual shield. So, it kind of, equalizes all the different elements, and very bad status protection. That's okay though, it's a very small light shield. Alright, I guess we're just exploring this way. This was to the left. We had three options at the top of the bonfire there, and this is the one that was on the leftmost path. Shrine of Winter. It's a new area. Can we open this? Do I want to open this? Okay, big old snake hydra thing is kind of creepy. Hurrah for hope, bravery required ahead. Is that maybe like a dragon? Huh, I don't understand those pictures. That's definitely like a dragon wing down on the left there. Do we want to be doing this? I don't know that I want to be going there. We've come so far, though. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna keep going. Just gonna take the slow, steady, careful way down. Item ahead, and then right. Fatigue. Loss of stamina. Try right, and then treasure ahead. How did you die, though? Huh, okay. Defeat equipment breakage. Ah, repair. Oh, repair the spell. Large soul of lost undead. So that's going to be a sorcery. Which means that we are not ever going to be able to use it, sadly. Repair. Sorcery that dates further back than recollection. Repairs equipped weapons and armor. Uses light to repair damaged weapons and armor. Supposedly, this sorcery restores items to a past state. But with the knowledge of this art lost, the finer details of the phenomenon are unknown. I think my second run through this game is... Well, I either want to do like a dexterity-focused run, and just use, like, katanas and cool dexterity-based weapons. Or... maybe a magic-based run. I've never played magic character in either of the two Dark Souls games. That's a thing that I want to do. Spare ahead, therefore try hope. So we got another Hide Knight here. Open with a nice little critical hit there. You're not that tough. Look at that. I got a bit reckless there. Hide Lance. Let's check that out now, shall we? It's probably going to be dexterity based again. Ooh, kind of not. It's actually strength based. A lance originating in hide, a special alloy that made it very durable. Composition of the alloy of these lances remains a mystery, but in Drangleic, the attempt to imitate it resulted in similar bread and steel. Lances are normally wielded by mounted knights, and takes considerable training to handle one on the ground. 18 strength. What am I at? 17. So I could potentially wield that here shortly. One more level. Human effigy and a large soul of a nameless soldier. I do always like getting extra souls and human effigies. Both are very good. I can't take this. And then ahead. Secret. Hole. Tongue and then rear. Help me. I can't take this. Let me out of here. Victory required ahead, but hurrah for bravery. Don't give up. Oh, it's all rainy? That's actually really neat. Although it's also really dark and I don't like that as much. Oh. It's you guys again. You were back in the Lost Bastille. There we go. Okay, they didn't drop anything. This is interesting and different. Holy water urn. Holy cow, so that's Drangleic Castle right there. Let's just make sure we kill little Titanite lizard there. 3 chunks and 1 slab. That is fantastic. A lot of people dying around here. Gorgeous view. Try detour, but hole. Yeah, I know. Very, very mature. Thank you. Gorgeous view ahead. So this is the Emerald Herald.
Your soul is still frail and pallid. If you proceed regardless, your fate will be more terrible than mere life or death. But I will not stop you, if that is your heart's desire. Your soul is... But I will not stop.
I feel like we're not gonna make it very far, and that's also a lot of bloodstains, and that really concerns me. Let's just get close to the door. We're offered gorgeous view. I agree. Look at that's a big old tower there. That's really creepy looking in a really cool way. Oh, there's knights up there. I wonder if that's what's killing everybody. They don't look particularly alive. I wonder if they come alive if you come here and you have all 4 souls. We're going to leave for now. We found Drangleic Castle, though. We know how to get there now. Just making sure those enemies didn't decide to drop down and come after me. Huh. That is kind of an abrupt change in scenery, and that's really neat. I like the atmosphere there. Okie dokie. We've killed everything through here, so now we can just kind of sprint back towards the bonfire. Yeah, we're just going to use a homeward bone. That'll be much quicker. I was going to want to go all the way back and rest at the bonfire anyway, because I want to get all my spells back. So that was... I think that was the left path up here? Yes, with all those enemies at the end there. Okay. So then we have the straight path here. Ring ahead, and then Visions of Door. And then there was a side path here. Try anywhere. Look carefully. This is one that mentioned the stealth enemies, and this is where the creepy NPC guy that we'd rescued, he was chilling. So let's go straight first, I guess, and then we'll check out the side on the right there, because I don't like the idea of invisible or stealth or difficult to see enemies. Sure, we're gonna have to go through all 3 of these areas eventually. So that's just mud? Looks like it. Want that item, but I feel like it's got to be a trap. Oh, red tearstone ring. And also, it was not a trap. So the red tearstone ring will boost our physical attack power. I think it'll double it or something. When we fall below a certain threshold of our health. So it's a very high risk, high reward item. Produce a symbol of the king. Okay, that's the second of those big black sealed doors that we've encountered. The first one was back in the Forest of Fallen Giants. It was one of the doors that we unlocked with the key that we acquired, the Soldier's Key, after we defeated the last of the giants, the boss down there. Item required ahead, therefore pointless. Try rolling. Friend. Okay, whatever. Neither of those things seem to have mattered. Alright, well, I guess that makes it clear where we need to go next. It's all, like, foggy over here and bright. Keep moving and then try right. There are a lot of bloodstains here. We're gonna stick with the mace. Two Lloyd's talismans. I'm just kind of following this wall here. What? That was an arrow. Where did that come from? I don't like this. Oh, what? Are you just invisible? Just like straight up? Yes. I can kind of see an outline of an enemy here. Okay, not cool, game. Not cool at all. That looks like a lot of people died right there. Here's another one. Wary of treasure. Okay, having that health bar actually helps. We absolutely just cannot lock on to these enemies at all. Where did it go? There you are. Roll, 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 roll! No! Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, I kind of... Well, I have an idea. I have a couple of ideas. We'll just remove the Cure Poison spell. And we'll... Here, we'll do this. We'll go with Unveil, which is a miracle that we acquired from Strayed earlier. We'll see if it helps. Where did it go? It was going in the wrong direction. I don't want to fight whatever's over here. And also it's moving very quickly. And now I'm completely lost, aren't I? I want to go get my souls back. If we can. Just keep the wall to our right. You're right around here. I know you are. Yeah, backstab. Yeah, backstab again. Get really lucky with that. Let's... As we get over here, towards where that second enemy was, and where our souls were, I'm going to try using Unveil again. Let's see if it helps. Right there, I can see you. Okay, so Unveil does not seem to be helping too much, which is unfortunate. Alright, now there's a treasure here. So I guess the idea is they want you to see the treasure, try to open it, and then get stabbed in the back by that invisible enemy. Old Sun Ring. Please do something amazing. That'll help me see in here. Red Tearstone Ring boosts physical attack when HP is low. We talked about that already. Ah, here we go. Explodes at damage threshold. What? An odd stone ring containing a fiery heart accumulates power as the user is harmed, then explodes, damaging surrounding enemies while leaving its wearer unscathed. Our deeds will come back to us in some form or another, both good and bad. Interesting. So I feel like that's probably death if we go down there. So... try below. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably not. Chest ahead. Treasure ahead. I'm just gonna stick with my mace. Doesn't quite have the range, but I like it a lot more. The attack power is a lot better. Chloranthy Ring +1. That is just amazing. The Chloranthy Ring is one of my favorite rings in the game. Oh! You're an enemy! Okay, those things are just super creepy. I don't know how to deal with them. And Unveil is not helping us to detect these enemies. There we go. I think the Chloranthy Ring +1, which will massively boost our stamina recovery rate, will be like the most helpful thing here. Need to be super careful. I don't want to get stabbed in the back by any of those enemies, because that will just kill me instantly. And I'm bummed that Unveil is not helping at all. Oh, what? You've got a creepy face! You have a super creepy face, and you just growled at me when I hit you. Be wary of enemy. Yeah, that kind of seems to be a theme of A, the entire game, and B, this area with all these stupid invisible enemies. Oh! We're just out of the fog, just like that. Praise the sun. You know what? I agree. Praise the sun. It burns away fog and would make this area not suck as much. So if we go back down, does it just... Yeah, okay, it just gets all foggy and white out again. Okay. Whew. Now, this place really reminds me of Darkroot Basin. Try back and then bonfire. Ha! Back. Bonfire behind. Be wary of below and then be wary of curse. Help me. Let's get rid of you. We'll go back to lightning. And emit force, I suppose? So it looks like this tree is a one-way, like, coming back sort of scenario. Also, that looks like an enemy right there. Did it? Radiant Life Gem. That's neat. So there's something here that everybody's... Oh, and then there's those curse pots. Can we go down? We can go down. It's that laughing jar right there. That's what we can kind of hear, and it those are bad. They curse us. What do we think? Is this just a chest we can open, or is that a mimic? That's just a chest. I still don't know what the tell is for these things. Magic bolts! Also, I guess we could check for hidden doors. Illusionary walls. I don't think there are going to be any in here. Eh, you never know. Never hurts to check. That's got to be one of those cursed pots. We probably need some sort of curse prevention ring, like a curse bite ring or something. I don't know that I have any of those. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't have one. Luckily, those pots are easy enough to break, and then they're not really much of a threat once they're broken. Ooh, that was close. Silver Brave Warrior, some fire bombs. And then there was also this enemy thing that we saw up here. I'm assuming it was an enemy. Also, what do you have to say? Wary of jumping in short, not here. Are you an enemy? Can I lock onto you? You are petrified, whatever you are. I have a single fragrant branch of yore. Yeah, I'll probably end up using it there. Do we have a curse bite ring? No, we have a poison bite ring. And then I'm assuming all of our equipment is just garbage for protecting against curses. Jester's tights, not bad. Gives us 12 curse resistance. Saint's trousers give us a ton. We're gonna go with that. That is for sure. Yeah, and the Saint's dress gives us a ton as well. Let's just check and see how much of a difference this makes. Yeah, that might be manageable. I'm gonna try going down there and see if we can find whatever's causing the curse. Oh, it's up above. Yeah, well, I don't really care about dealing with it now. Oh, good, and then a giant basilisk. And, something with a shield over there. We are going to go with the petrification resistance thing. And you know what? I'm just going to go with the Sunlight Spear. I'm not going to screw around with this guy. Oh no. What's coming after me? You look like... Oh man, and they inflict curse? That looks like one of whatever that petrified thing is that we saw on the other side there. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna rest here. Oh man, so I think petrification and curse are both going to be problems here. This sucks. I don't like this area. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and in the next time we proceed through the crappiest cursed forest ever. I'll see y'all next time.